Okay. Let's see if Twitch app is cooperating.
Is Twitch app cooperating?
Tis. Which is good. Okay, I sent you call.
Gotcha.
Is it glitching again?
Does this more often than usually. The glitch is really annoying because the call noise keeps playing.
Oh.
The call tone keeps playing even after I answer or leave the call, so I have to force shut down.
Oh.
Here we go.
There we go.
Hi. I'm booting up 14.
Okay. Did you get water?
Yeah, I got enough.
I hope the viewers bring popcorn.
They gonna need it.
This. Just let me know when you are booted, and then about a minute after that we'll get started, I think.
I am a mess. I don't even have Twitch up yet.
Yeah, just tell me when you're set, and then we'll wait a minute, and then we'll start.
14's ready to boot, so I'll press play.
Hey, Yugman, how's it going?
Oh, excuse me. I had a hearty lunch.
Or, based on the game you were just playing not too long ago, you're welcome.
Nice.
Since, you know, you were playing Yakuza 0. And hey, SB, how's it going? Want to be joining you? Sure.
Yakuza 0 is a fucking...
Sure, go ahead and jump into the multiplayer chat, and we'll have Cole jump into the multiplayer chat when we start. And then I'll move you into the stream chat once we get started.
Aye. Stream is up. 14 is almost ready. I'm logging in as we speak.
Just pop out chat, bruh. So your game doesn't lag while my game is playing in the background. I'm just saying, it might help your frame rate. Not that you're
my frame
recording
rate's
on
fine.
your end, but
My frame rate's fine.
you're not playing in windowed mode.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
It's not full screen anymore.
oh, okay, good. It's about
I just full
time.
screen it across my window,
Mm.
but I have enough space for like my taskbar and shit.
Mine's 1280 by 720.
Well, I'm glad you can fit all this crap on the screen and still see with all that.
That's why I have to scrunch everything into corners, because I don't have the
All right.
kind of window space everybody else does.
All right, I'm logged in.
Logged in.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. We will get started in 1 minute then, once my clock changes to 4:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then once we do the intro, Cole, you can jump into multiplayer chat after we're done with the intro, and then we will get going.
All right.
Okay, my clock changed. Let's do this!
All right.
For those who are also scratching their heads wondering last time when I was trying to figure out the warring triad, it was Demon. Fiend, Demon, and Goddess. I missed Demon. I don't know how I missed Demon, but I definitely did. My brain kept trying to tell me it was Guardian, even though I knew better, but I mean, let's be real here. Guardian was the most threatening of the three bosses in the Kefka's Tower back in Final Fantasy VI, so yeah, I guess I wasn't entirely wrong. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Potentially the end of the main scenario for Heavensward today. As a matter of fact, I'm like 99.9% sure we're going to get to it, because last time we made our way to Aziz's La, where all these nodes were leading us around, in order to get to the flagship. And we made it to the flagship, and today we have but one quest left in the main scenario for Heavensward, the titular Heavensward. So we're gonna, we're gonna go do that today. But there is one thing I want to just mention before we go. It actually is exactly at the correct time. I couldn't have picked a better time to do this. I actually am going to be doing, during the patch content, I'm going to be doing the minor quests from levels 50 to 60, similar to how we did it on the last patch. I've already assembled all of the ore materials that they need, and one of them is high-quality adamantite ore, which you can actually find here in Az's Law. If I press Truth of Mountains, it's actually on the map right now. So again, I couldn't have picked a more convenient time to do this, because now I can actually show you exactly where it is, and show you how I got it. So we're going to use Midgard Sormir to fly there because he's being a helpful boy, so might as well let him be a helpful boy for a little while.
I think what was screwing you up about the triad is that you're associating fiend and demon together because generally they're two of the same term.
Pretty much, yeah,
when you
that's
say
probably...
Fiend, you think of demon.
Yeah, that's probably what I was doing. I knew Goddess was in there because Goddess was more iconic, and I knew Fiend was in there because Fiend was pretty iconic, but Demon was kind of just like... Again, brain drew a blank there, so... But yeah, so if you're looking for where to find the adamantite ore, or adamantine ore, which one is it? Is it adamantite or adamantine? Adamantite ore. If you're looking for where it is right on this island here in the beta quadrant. Somewhere on this rock, pretty much. There's a clockwork bit right there. See, the thing about Midgard that I'm kind of about is that he takes up so much of the screen that I have to zoom way out, and I just feel like I don't know. I like the mount. It's a really cool mount. I just don't see myself using it, especially since Cole's using it already, and SP said that they use it pretty much exclusively. I don't see myself using it. I gotta be different from everybody else, don't you know? But yeah, here's the unspoiled mineral deposit right here. We can mine it. Why the hell not? But yeah, look how close I gotta get. I was all the way far out. Actually, before I do this, hold on. There you go. Let's pop stealth. Oh, well, it's gone now. But yeah, basically you Truth the Mountains it, and then you can, collect it. You can also collect it for Rowena's Splendors, if you want to, I think. Is it on there today? Yeah, it is on there today. Gets you a decent number of Red Gatherer scripts, but I did not, I did not need to do that because I've just been collecting like Dragon Obsidian and Yellow Copper Ore and Pyrite or Limonite or whatever is available right near Tailfeather, because it was really easy for me to get that stuff because I'm already in Tailfeather doing Vath quests anyway. So, alright, Cole, meet me up on the ship. And actually,
I'm still
go.
there, actually.
Oh, you're still there? It lets you...
I haven't moved since the last
It lets you exit on the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just exited on the ship anyway.
You thought I was going to forgo him entirely as soon as I got him? Nah, we'll use him here just while he's relevant to the story for right now, so I figured, why just leave him? But after this, we'll be going back to our usual combo of Confucius and St. Quethrin. So, yeah. Surprised I remember them so well to begin with. Are we going to fight them? I don't know. Do we fight them in the... Well, don't tell me if we fight them in the etherochemical facility. But if we do, then we will be.
If we don't fight them, then I am going to be genuinely surprised.
Yeah, kind of same, though, honestly. Okay. Well, there goes Midgard. He probably flew us around for the last time there, but, yeah, so I've already got... what's it called there? I already got the adamantite ore that I needed. Okay! I'm going monk for this one. Cole, what are you going for this one?
Isn't this the last dungeon, though?
Well, it's split in two, so we get a dungeon and then a trial. So I'm going Dark Knight for the trial and monk for this part.
I'm going paladin for the trial.
Okay.
So that way we can do that thing where we, cooperate.
Okay. Are you going...
I guess I'll go red mage for this thing.
Okay.
Since I don't have anything else to really
That would
go
be the
as.
two. That would be the two DPSs. It's up to SP though. What does SP want to do? Because I would like to monk this since I already scholared for Great Gubal Library. As long as that's okay with SP.
Shit, I'll go paladin if I need to. My issue is that I'm locked into either DPS or tank on the account that I haven't leveled up my healer in a while.
Have to do it as bard. Okay, you're paladining both of these, Cole. Get ready.
Well, if I wasn't level 64 before, I'm gonna be by the end of the stream.
I mean, you're gonna be pretty close.
I'm level 62 and a half. Yeah, I'm getting there.
It's okay though, because you needed to get to 64 for your glamour to be complete anyway, so it's fine. Okay, go to multiplayer chat, Cole, and then we will get this all started once we all get in there. Okay. Now let me leave the call. Let me go into my streaming thingamajigger. Let's bring Cole in here. There's 1. And wait for it. There's 2. Well, 3 technically, but you know.
Hi, give me a moment. I gotta log on.
Okay, no problem, SB. Okay. Cole Interceptor is asking you for a pet. You're too far away. Gotta get a little closer, or else he won't flop for you.
He did flop on my screen.
Oh, he did on your screen? He didn't on my screen. Must be just for me then. Oh, wait, there we go.
Good boy.
Alright. I'm gonna hang out right here, next to the guidance node. While
Once again, my soft hair has provided the perfect perch for my boy.
Oh, jeez.
I like the idea that Midgard goes from following around as a minion to just like shifting directly into the big dragon.
Yeah.
Flies off my head and just transforms into the dragon.
I love that he lands there. I had no idea he did that.
I can't.
That's
Oh, there we go. I targeted him.
This is a screenshot if we were in a nicer area.
It could still be a screenshot.
It could. I'd just have to be. I'd have to get the angle right on it, so I could kind of not only show what we're both looking at, but also the fact that there's. Well, this is not a bad angle. Hang on.
Done.
Did you already screenshot it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I don't even have to do any work.
You can also press scroll lock to get rid of the HUD stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I do usually.
Okay, yeah. In case you didn't know, because that's useful for screenshotting.
Right.
Yeah.
Useful for making desktop wallpapers.
Yeah. Like week or so from now, the website, the data center is going to be updated, just so you know.
Yep. Yeah, we won't be able to stream on that day.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks too because it's happening on my birthday, so.
Well, what are you doing streaming on your birthday?
I streamed last year on my birthday too, so.
Okay. I guess
We
it's
actually had a double feature last year on my birthday, so that was the tradition,
Okay.
I guess. I haven't really established it as a tradition yet, but maybe it will be. I don't know.
Alright. I think I might have almost enough tombstones for an updated weapon. I don't think so, though.
Okay, yeah, go check. Just let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, just want to double check.
Yeah.
I have Shire everything else.
Okay,
Just
gotcha.
not weapon.
Cool.
Well, or
I have
earrings,
Shire
fine.
pretty much everything else as well from my paladin, so I should be pretty well geared for these 2 dungeon runs.
Yeah, you should be fine. I think the Shire stuff is good until like partway into Stormblood. So you probably shouldn't need to update your gear.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I
Again.
checked it was like halfway through or something like that before stuff started getting better. If I remember right. It's been a little bit.
Yeah. The level 63 dungeon gives the same items as Augmented Shire.
Okay. Minions on Lalafels are the best because half of them sit on your head. Oh boy.
Sure.
It's wonderful.
Okay, I do not have enough for a weapon, so
Ah.
I'm all good.
Okay.
But my weapon is a high quality 255.
Oh,
which I
then
think
yeah,
that
you
is.
should be perfectly fine, I think.
Yeah,
Oh.
I should be okay.
So friend list, invite, and invite.
I should get the Chloe quest at some point.
Yeah, I got those listed on. It's during the patch content. I'm going to be grabbing those myself. So.
Yeah. Well, the Chloe quest just unlocks a. Are you familiar with it?
I know. I think it's in the challenge log. I think you mentioned it was the Wondrous Tales thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wondrous Tales, basically, every week you can talk to her, and she'll give you a book that has accomplishments, things you can do, like certain trials, like mostly EX trials, quest, dungeons, that kind of thing.
Okay, gotcha.
And then when you complete one, you fill out a sticker. And when you fill out the entire book, when you get 9 stickers, you can turn in the book for rewards.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Depending on if you get lines or not. You always get something, but sometimes you get like lines.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get
in
like a row or a column. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but you always get something.
Right. You at the very least get your challenge log thing done for, which gets you a couple thousand gil. So.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, Cole, you ready?
Pretty much.
What does pretty much mean?
I'm searching through my files looking for that screenshot I just took.
Oh god, I
we can
forget
start the
where.
queue. I'm good.
All right. It shouldn't be long because it's a 4-person dungeon.
All right.
So, also we need to take this actual quest, don't we, before we can
Yes, that would probably be a good idea.
queue up. So let's hit up the guidance node and see what it's got to say. Last words of advice before we finally finish this up. Intruders detected. Uh-oh. What kind of intruders is he talking about? Probably the Empire, if I had to guess.
Well, Jimmy, we gotta go up.
Yeah, we fought our way to this side of the ship. Now we're going to fight our way to the other side of the ship again.
Of course.
Oh, okay, it's right at the research facility, so we can practically get there without fighting too much of anything, I think. You've done 50 weeks worth of Tales and never gotten 3 lines? Oh, jeez. Well, is it 3 lines in the challenge log, or is it just... It's just 3 Tales, okay. I don't know if that means like 3 lines complete and mark off, or if that's just 3 separate Tales. But
3 separate stickers, basically. And you get a sticker every time you complete a certain thing. Like, for example, mine right now has 2 Coils of Bahamut in it. It has, one thing that's, it has 1 PvP thing. It has, 5 extreme trials.
Oh, okay.
And Alexander and 2 alliance raids. And then it has dungeons for... you get one if you complete a dungeon level 1 to 49, one for level 50, one for level 51 to 59, and one for 60. And also you can re-roll some of them, so you can shuffle where your stickers are, or you can re-enable one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So like you can do the same dungeon multiple times and just reset it every time. So you don't have to do like EX trials or PvP or anything.
Well, we'll look into it more once we get to that point.
Which is good.
It seems like it's a pretty intuitive system, so. Okay, cool. So we can go in at our leisure now. Yeah, that's probably the eyes that you're detecting there, Gilly. Well, I'm glad that you were here to, get us here, so... Oh, okay, he's in sleep mode now. Great. Wedge, I need a power plug, like, right now.
It's such a serious situation. I love that the node just falls to the ground and you just look at it.
Welp, this just happened.
I don't know. It just kind of... It doesn't bounce or anything, it just kind of settles on the ground.
Okay, so I am ready. Cole, you're ready?
Yep.
SB, you're ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, we're all set and ready to go. Let's get this working. The Etherochemical Research Facility. Hey, you'll get the tomestones that you need out of this, too.
Nice.
So.
He's talking, I can't hear him.
Oh, hang on. Is my thing? Yeah, it is. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Disconnected me again, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought as much.
Yeah. But this will get you the tomestones you need for that weapon, so...
It will give me some of them. It will not give me enough, but it'll get close.
Okay.
So,
well,
I'll probably just run a roulette or something after.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it then. Shouldn't take too long, just gotta find a healer.
Yep. They don't make any DPS's day today, unfortunately.
Ideally, all the healers aren't all doing the Noctis event, and they're somewhat available.
Speaking of, someone just is like driving around Idleshire in the Noctis car.
Oh god, of course. Cole wants it.
Hell yeah, I want it. If for no other reason, the fact that I know Lalafell stand up while driving it.
Do they?
According to some post on Reddit, yes, they can't sit down and drive it.
They use pixie magic to reach the pedals, obviously.
Yeah.
Or their minions do it.
You've had to do this dungeon at least 100 times between all the Heavensward relics you've made? Oh, good lord. Got a lot of practice in this one then, huh? I won't have deep meditation for this one, so I'm gonna have to spam regular meditation for a little bit in between fights.
Yeah.
Not a big deal, just...
Monk
it's less
is
automated, so...
Yeah, Monk is definitely a class that when I get to like when you get to level 50 to 60 stuff, it's hard to go back to 50, and it's hard to go back to 60 after. Like, deep meditation and also the, form stance. It's hard to not be able to use form shift at the start of a fight and then immediately go into your debuff combo.
Yeah, it's a bit of a process going back.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. Let's see what kind of security the Alligans have waiting for us in here.
Oh boy.
Roberts.
Large robots.
I don't know what that is.
Some kind of crazy power source. Probably something we're gonna have to deal with at some point.
Yeah. Cringe.
Yeah, my eye level's been synced to 180.
It's not that bad, come on.
I mean, you're right.
The healer swift casting protect makes me cringe.
Yeah, that's kind of a... I don't know, it doesn't make much sense to me, personally.
No,
It's like,
really
I mean, I
not.
get it, but I'm not in that much of a hurry. Let's see, which one are you attacking, Cole? This one? Okay. Zoom out a little more.
Oh shit, I have all of my combos.
Yeah. I got my perfect balance use on point, I tornado kicked, and I still got my 3 stacks.
Big boy pulling.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah. You can... Yeah, at a certain point, walls are gonna come up and they're gonna have extra...
Okay, never mind. I'm not big boy pulling. Kill this thing. Oh shit, come on.
Uh-oh. Now you are big boy pulling. Because you're gonna have to.
I got it, don't worry. Everybody chill. Turn it right around.
Okay,
Well done.
that takes care of that.
Yay. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still
big
early,
boy pull time.
but we'll make it all work. Yeah, it's going to be really hard going back after this because of me learning to include Tornado Kick in all of this, so... Ooh, that's a big droid.
I got him.
stuck here?
Nope.
Can't tell.
I'm pulling
I
him to
think he
the door.
might just be ranged.
Yeah, he might be. Cole, I apologize if I pull any aggro away from you for some reason here. I don't seem to be doing much of it because I'm 4th on the list currently, but we're using a lot of AoEs, so...
That's okay.
Yeah.
AoEs mean they die faster, and I don't want it. Oh shit, there's more!
There are several.
Wow!
Actually,
Good lord.
actually.
Pull him into the sacred soil.
Oh. I have all now. Okay, I
Whoa.
have 4 enemies on my aggro list. Is there only 4? Oh, shit.
4 or 5.
There are
couldn't
6.
tell. There's 6.
Damn it, I'm missing 2. There we go.
Nice.
Didn't have him for a hot minute.
Are the rest of them dead? Oh, nice.
Nice.
Didn't even realize.
Didn't realize there was 6. They're all too big.
It's the Legion,
Yeah, they're
whatever they're called.
they're gonna mix these guys in, I'm sure, with all the rest as we go here. Whoa.
Well, that's a lot of guys.
Yeah, is that, are they fighting the Empire? Oh, okay.
That's the
Oh, it's
Imperial
regular,
guy.
okay, I see.
Yeah. We met him, sort of.
We did.
Alright.
We fought him.
Rolling.
Alright.
Go ahead, Cole. There ain't gonna be no mechanical explanations until after we're done with this dungeon and the next trial, so...
Do you want
Okay.
mechanical explanations?
until we wipe the first time.
Okay.
There is nowhere to run.
Uh-oh. I'm stunned.
Can you withstand this?
I can, apparently. Whoa.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, but I'm killing this
Yeah,
turret.
that's-
Whoa. Where are you going, Regula?
I think he has a bigger sword now.
Great. He's turning into Atticus from Final Fantasy 13. Hey Todd, how's it going? Came in on Etherochemical, still hate this dungeon, it's so boring. I mean, it's got some good story attached. I'm gonna get shot by this turret.
I've made a critical mistake.
Okay, I think I see. I think I see it. He's gonna make a line to me since I'm marked. And I'm guessing if anybody walks into said line, they also get hit. I think yes. Whoa. So say, is he blowing himself up or something? Oh, there he is. I was like, where'd he go?
He's still in his anger mode.
Oh, God!
I don't stand in that. I gave you a mantra, so it should help a little.
And that's what I think he gets then.
There is nowhere to run.
Who's running? Not me.
Can you withstand this?
Nice. I think I need to use my chakra a little more, though. There we go. Which way is out? Oh, okay.
This.
This way.
So
One moment,
there,
Nicole.
for some reason, there is no treasure in this dungeon at all.
Oh. I guess the Garleans plundered it all. already?
I guess so.
Oh boy.
Un momento, ladies and gentlemen.
And hey, Conquer, how's it going?
Difficulties.
Technical difficulties of what kind?
I didn't have Clemency or Divine Veil on my bar. There we go.
Oh, well, yeah, that could be technical difficulties then.
Because I wanted to pop them during the boss fight. I was like, where the hell are they? There we go.
Usually people don't pass it though, unless the healer is like getting hit and dying.
Oh, it's a
But you can
passable
just have the
tether.
turrets.
Okay, I see. So it's a teamwork
Yeah.
mechanic. I see.
Which is literally exactly what Todd just said.
Yeah, yeah. I was just reading his comment after you mentioned
Oh,
it.
okay,
So
yeah, I see.
yeah.
Okay.
Would've
Switch
been
back to
funny
shield
if you
oath
were
call.
Do the big pole.
Switch back to
You'd have
shield
had
oath call.
Right?
I thought you were having like brain waves.
Oh no. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength, but that's because I'm reading what he's saying.
Close enough.
Don't hit for
Yeah.
anything, so just tear into pieces.
I actually got decent practice in using Rockbreaker and Perfect Balance as well because I did 50-60 when I was gearing Scholar as a monk, and I kept getting like Tamtara Hard or stuff where I had Perfect Balance and Rockbreaker available. So
okay.
it was pretty helpful in incorporating that into big pulls.
Never Reap is fun, and by fun I mean it's the worst. I've gotten it maybe twice ever. And the
Bioculture
one time I got it on the mechanic it does where it knocks you away, the DPS both
That's
died.
coming.
I see them.
Pull into me.
Oh yeah, kill the ads. I'm just gonna say.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They're like chasing you around the thing, Cole.
I think I lost one somewhere.
It's alright, we got the big guy, so oh god.
What?
Whoa, big AoE. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I've been on. Don't worry.
I'll take
Oh,
care of
shit.
this dancer guy. He's trying to smack me with their tail.
This is one of those dungeons I'm really happy to play Astrologian for exactly this room because it's both effective and satisfying to Celestial Opposition this room.
Oh,
Because it's an area stun. It's like Holy, but it doesn't stun. It doesn't deal damage. It just stuns, but it also extends all of your buffs.
I see.
So your cards and your shield and stuff.
Gotcha. I was gonna say I'm gonna kill the node because I get the feeling these guys will keep spawning if we don't.
They
That's a
might.
weird
I'm
pull.
not sure.
I gotta get used to that.
What?
That pull. It's weird.
Oh.
Because you have to really depend on the DPSs to bring the enemies to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, ideally by this point in the game, they should know that if the enemies are on you and you don't want to get killed, you should probably bring them over to the tank.
Who is going to be dropping AoEs. I'm gonna try something different with this pull.
Okay.
See how this works. Ads are spawned. Bring them in.
It also doesn't help that they spawn from every corner.
Yeah.
I'm at the bottom of the pyramid. Bring them all to me. A lot more where that came from.
Oh, also, I forgot he puts bleed areas down. I think.
Oh.
So watch out for those.
There's one of them who's being touchy. Focus on the node. I'm pulling them all away.
I was wondering why I couldn't use my combos, and then I realized my perfect balance ran out. Oh, I see the bleeding. Okay. Oh, the node's dead.
Yay. Oh.
Yeah, I saw that it was dragging like right at the end. I'm like, oh god, I hope I'm in the right spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, none of the enemies that do that as like regular pulls are as terrible as the boss one is.
Hmm.
Alright, so note for those pulls. Stick to the bottom of the pyramid until the ads spawn. Pull the ads away so the DPSs can keep focusing on the node itself. And just tank through the AoEs.
You don't have to pull them away. I can AoE if need be.
What's the matter that I don't want the AoEs from the ads to hit the DPSs?
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to think about this. Okay, I'm going.
Yeah, no,
Good
that's
whenever.
fair. You should try and keep them from facing.
yeah, that's a good point.
On the subject of facing.
Anti-Cobra mode. Oh,
Whoa.
well, okay then.
That's different. Okay, so might need defensive focus.
Oh god, turn away.
I got stoned real bad there.
Ruh-roh.
Actually, I still have
You are rocking out.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. Anti-mocking.
Okay
Oh,
then.
big robot.
That's a little weird looking. Ballistic missile.
I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I'm not sure.
What did it do? Oh, okay.
Shoot me a lot with that stuff.
That's not good.
Oh, shoot.
My perfect balance. It's back. Good. Sweet.
So that boss is interesting because if you noticed, it's saying anti-X
Mm-hmm.
because you're the weapon in this case, and it's testing you to fight against that thing.
Oh.
So when it says anti-Naga, it's a weapons testing to test how well something can fight against the Naga that it turns into.
I see. So it was like an Allegan simulation, battle simulation
Yeah.
program.
Yeah, pretty much, which I think is kind of cool. Also, that building is terrible because those are living things that have been in that for thousands of years.
Oh, yeah, that could be a problem.
Because the Alligans are actually the worst.
They did seem to just do whatever the hell they wanted in the name of science.
Yeah.
So, oh, hello.
I got
I was in the right spot. Oh god, I'm not in the right spot anymore.
Uses his practice. Uses his practice.
Yee.
I feel like we're gonna be dodging a lot of AoEs with the boss, so.
Probably. Didn't stun him.
Getting his aggro. Got his aggro.
Nice. Oh god. Not liking the fact that I've got positionals right now, but I guess it's fine. Oh god.
Do they randomly target? Or do they target the person they're acting on?
I don't know.
I think they shoot towards where one person is standing.
Okay.
Okay, and they just probably pick at random.
I was gonna say, because I was trying to stick to the corner there after I pulled everyone's aggro, so all the AoEs would be hitting me, and I figured I'd just pop my defensive buffs like nobody's business. But I guess not.
Triad control. Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
I know I'm missing a lot of
Whoa.
chat over there, guys. I'll make sure I read. I see all your stuff you're saying there, Todd. I'll make sure I read it when I'm done. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure
Whoa.
he's right about which order you're supposed to kill those in, though.
Oh, kill the turrets first. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
See if this hits both of them. Nice, it did.
That's a petrify.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm stoned now. It's a pretty cool pose, though.
Good stuff.
Look at me almost punching the guy in the face. Okay.
You gotta credit them though. They were good at technology.
Yeah, for sure. We
It's
wouldn't.
just
it's-
to what end?
Yeah.
Whoa, big boy.
It's ancient, super powerful technology at the expense of their ethics.
Yeah.
Pulling into the corner.
Okay. And a 1 for you, and a 2 for you. Glad this guy doesn't cleave, I think.
I think he just did a cleave.
Oh, well, I wasn't standing in
I
it
still
at that
don't
point,
have
so
the
it's
experience to
fine.
recognize what's a cleave and what's just a murderous AoE.
Well, if it was a cleave, I would have gotten hit too, so.
Yeah. When it's if the cleave, it's a cleave if it doesn't show up as like an indicator, because then it's just an auto.
Okay.
And that's why you want to not. That's why you want to be careful when you're tanking up those, because you can't tell when it's going to do them and you can't dodge them.
Oh, okay.
3 guys.
So those are usually what like people are worried about with cleaves.
Gotcha.
Sometimes there are enemies with like big AoEs that are annoying too, because they
These guys, maybe? Back to 3 stacks. So you didn't really see that much of a use for perfect balance previously, but now I get it.
I feel like these guys also have a petrify, but I'm not sure what it is.
Here come more.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, he didn't die. Did he die? He just like fell down.
Oh, okay. Did that guy like... Oh, no, he was a newer enemy. Okay. I thought it was an older one getting back up. I was like, well...
No, sorry, I did say that correctly. The guy we killed just kind of didn't really have a death animation. He just kind of got down on his knees
Oh, okay.
and then disappeared.
Gotcha.
Okay. Everyone ready?
I'm good.
I don't know what happens if you leave without someone. You might just have to bring the lift back up, or they might just have to jump.
Probably.
You don't usually take fall damage in dungeons, but
Looks like a long, narrow hallway. We're probably getting close to the end.
Yep. On the account of the giant core in front of us? Yeah, probably.
That too. That too.
oh, you can jump off. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. This room is full of meat.
Ew!
Yeah, look, that's moving over there.
That's gross.
That's awful.
Some Resident Evil shit in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
The core. Alright, where's the mother brain? Well,
Champion of Heidelin.
I didn't find a mother brain, but I did find some Ascians.
Tell
2
me,
of them.
why do you despise the primal self?
Lahabria and that other lady.
They are the embodiment
I
of
think.
mortal will, of mortal desire.
I don't remember her
Plainly,
name.
you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
That's what you think!
Joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
What, nothing? That doesn't sound very fun.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
That's where you're wrong, because this time we have White Auracite on our side. Of course, we're gonna have to pick one, but
I can never remember. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Iggiorn?
Something like that. We'll go with
Something
that.
like Yeah. All right. No spoilers.
Yep. We got this. We got this, Cole. Don't worry about it.
Going in.
Darkness shall consume light.
Ah. So they're gonna fight us one at a time. Okay, then. Oh, I'm standing in the right spot for that one. Wasn't standing in the right place for that
No
one.
more.
Know your place.
Oh,
Damn this frail
I
flesh.
was gonna say I'm probably gonna get hit by that, but suppuration. It's not good. Yeah, there's a lot of AoEs in this fight.
You were right. There are. Oh.
I think they're switching. Yep.
You have meddled enough.
This mistake was assuming that the main character ever is done meddling.
We can't really stop meddling, can we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I think I got out of that. Yep.
Chaos shall reign forever.
Oh, I don't like that.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
I'm sliding. I'm just gonna wait a second. Okay. Oh god. Keep sliding. Keep sliding. I'm sliding in the wrong direction. Ah! Ow. Well, it didn't hurt that.
Nice down.
See, you had it easy there, SB, because you're a ranged DPS. You can just stand still.
Yeah, I can't actually move while I'm doing that. I can't attack while I'm moving
Uh-oh.
like that. Oh.
What? Well, they're not dead. Why'd they stop?
I don't like this.
Why are we stopping? Why do you think? End of the line.
Such strength, it defies all reason.
Hey man, you already know what it is. Heidelin's back and she's kinda pissed that you made her take such a long coffee break.
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
Time for what exactly?
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
Huh. I'm confused. Are you going to summon the Void now?
I am become you.
And we are become one.
Oh. Okay, it's the fusion dance. See, it's times like this I'm kind of glad we're a silent protagonist, because me and my big fat mouth would have spoiled the white aura sight for them already, and then they wouldn't have fused. Now it's easy. We just kill them and then we put them in the white aura sight.
True. Advantages of silent protagonist. You can't. The amount of stupid stuff you can say is limited.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that's terrifying.
Getting some serious Wrath of the Lich King vibes here.
Did Lich King do something with souls too? Because that only makes it more appropriate.
I don't know, I only saw the trailer for Wrath of the Lich King, but this is what it's reminding me of.
Yeah, fair. I don't know what this song is called, but I love it.
It's really good, yeah. I think we've heard it before, I just don't remember where.
You hear it when you smite La Habrea out of Thancred
Oh, okay, nice.
with the power of friendship.
Right.
Which makes up for the fact that you didn't have an actual mountain of ether at that moment.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Todd, you're right. This scholar really is making good use of them sacred soils. I usually use Shadow Flare myself, but probably would have been
Take the
better.
Shadow Flare.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fire Sphere. I'm gonna go kill the Fire Sphere.
I'll be honest, I don't know if it matters which one you kill first.
Oh god. Oh, wait.
you
I
do
think
need
I
to
just
kill one
saw
of
what you do with that. Uh-oh. Kill it quick! I don't know if we got it. Okay, we must have, because we took 0 damage from Annihilation, so...
Yeah, we got it. Ancient Eruption.
Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It does. You're not wrong. Okay, now. Oh, this might be a bad thing.
What was now? Oh. Well then.
You gotta...
Oh.
You said not to tell you, so I didn't tell you, but you gotta move into those. Bad stuff happens.
Oh, well.
Apparently to everyone but me.
Rip. Oh god. I can't wake up! There, I'm up now.
Wake you up inside.
Yeah, wake me up inside. Save me! Ugh.
I don't think that song... Well, it kind of does.
I mean, they literally say, call my name and save me from the dark, so...
Yeah.
I can't believe they got that off in time. Oh.
Spears.
Got it.
Look at the Fire Spear.
Okay, hang on.
Getting the fuck out of that, though.
I see what that is, actually. So what you need to do with that is everybody needs to kind of stack on each other, because
Yeah.
the AoE for it is a circle around you. I see. Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna power up while he's
Exactly what it
doing that. Yeah, see, I know some mechanics just from the way that they look. Like, I can discern some things. I'm not the smartest person out there, but...
Yeah, you know, you got that exactly right. That's what you gotta do.
Okay, cool. Oh.
I might be a little
Whoops.
slow.
Yeah, I was a little
Yeah,
slow.
Well,
I was a little slow. Also, I'm tethered to
this bomb
something.
is going to kill me.
Oh, good. I'm gonna be dead
Damn it.
again.
I
Ouch.
don't have cover yet.
Oh, wait, okay.
No,
I'm not dead.
I'm slow.
I'm not dead. I'm slow, but I'm not dead. Okay. I just need to move this thing away from everybody, right? My tether. Oh god. Okay. Well, didn't do that much damage, so. Here we go! Eat this, Ascian Prime!
Good LB. Good LB.
I tornado kicked right before it, so it was like all the damage.
I gotta remember to get better at using Sidewinder. It's a useful ability.
I need to time my buffs better.
Good job, team.
The buffs.
Like cover.
Your mitigations.
My mitigations, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I probably could have saved Jimmy's life there if I had cover.
I don't think so, because it was status effects rather than damage that was killing me, so.
Oh.
But, oh well.
Eh.
And that takes care of that.
And that healer got 3 commands.
Yes, they did. That was a really good scholar, though, so they definitely deserve those 3 commends.
Yeah, they did
Oh, yeah.
legit do a good job.
So you still haven't summoned the Void, Ascian Prime. Is that your, is that what you're trying to do here, or are you just gonna split again? Okay.
that he might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But he has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Yeah, I could barely take on one of you before. Now, 2, no problem.
Yeah.
You don't even get to be the final boss
Let
of
us
this arc.
withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least.
I don't know about that. Oh, look at the little crystal thing. Nope!
Impossible.
I used to be in football.
It's a football! I chiseled it!
Whoops.
I love that you just throw it at them.
Yeah,
character actually
it looked
makes-
like something out of like a freaking Gary's Mod skit or something. Just, ha!
Your character actually doing something proactive.
It's like, nope, I'm sick of your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have the eye, so that should keep her there for, you know, hopefully all eternity.
Well,
Goodbye! Kind of wanted to do this
I
to
am
La
genuinely
Habrea,
sad
but
that the eye didn't take like a form of an energy lance there, like freaking.
I mean the camera was on us, so it was another energy beam. But we were just the camera was focused in front of us, so the beam basically hit the
Ascians
camera.
down.
I want to do that to La Habrea, though. Honestly, if I had to pick, it would have been him.
harnessed the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
I don't know. Punching that mask off your face sounds like a pretty good first step.
oh no.
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
Oh, you're here too. Great. So how would you unmake an Ascian then? Why don't you show me? There's one left. I even weakened him for you. Who died? Why do you need a giant coffin? Who died there,
In the
Thornton?
distant past,
Oh dear.
King
Oh.
Thornton and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg.
Now it all makes sense.
Though the
Okay.
victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize. The dread worm's eyes, both of which have since been held
Pope and
in
his
the
funeral
Holy See's
procession.
safekeeping.
The evil Pope.
Yes. I know who they're reviving now.
The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as the source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin,
Aren't you broadcasting?
Mhm.
Oh. When you guys are done tonight, man, I'll talk. Spectrum sent this thing out. What it looked like we did yesterday morning. But it turns out they put big print booty more than anything on it.
Right.
The speeds and all this stuff.
Right.
That's what the 500 series.
it has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death,
Right.
his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero.
Something about Wi-Fi and something, I don't know.
So just take a look at it is what you want me to do?
Yeah,
Or?
she
I've
said-
looked at it before. Their mobile thing is not that good.
She said to take a look because they're partnered with like Verizon or something.
Mhm.
And she said take a look, and she said she could throw in one free iPhone or something.
Okay. I don't use an iPhone, but I could.
If it's free, we'll take it.
Okay, well, we'll look at it. We'll
But
look at it
maybe
tonight.
Look at it because I said, well, we'll go to Spectrum something tonight, and she's gonna call tomorrow. And I said, well, don't talk to me. I said, if I screw up either their internet or their telephone, I said, I've used probably 1 gig of data in 5 years.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'll check it out then, Dan.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. What did he say here? Because I wasn't listening. Okay, so the first eye of Nidhogg, the one they took out, it was consumed by the first Azure Dragoon. Okay, I see.
My Ascian friend,
Yeah.
long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assume
Oh no.
that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
It's literally in his chest. I didn't see his chest, unfortunately. I wasn't paying attention to the screen for a couple minutes there.
You would raise a hand against
It's like a
us.
Pokeball. If you want, you can just shrink it or make it bigger so it fits in your pocket.
Oh. No, he would raise a staff
By
against
taking
you,
unto
Ascian.
my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god.
That explains how he's going to kill an Ascian. Damn, he got swole. What's your workout program, King Thordan? Might want to try it sometime. Looks like he skips leg day, though. That's never a plus.
Everyone skips leg day.
You can't skip leg day. It's the most important day, even though no one wants to do it.
Yeah, you can see the eye there.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I saw it. Aha! Yeah, that might work to kill an Ascian. Just a big frickin' sword. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, interesting. In the event log of this cutscene, La Hebrea's dialogue is red instead of green.
Oh. So, you're a primal now? Is that what you're trying to say?
Contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die.
Hate how he wields that weapon. He doesn't look like... You're right, it doesn't look like he exactly knows what he's doing, but... I mean, he's got so much frickin' power, I don't think it matters how he wields it.
That is not how great swords work, I think.
I mean, he can swing it with one hand, so whatever. That... I wanted to do that, Thordan. I'm glad he's gone, but I'm really upset I wasn't the one to do it.
Well, he didn't just kill La Hebrea, he ate him.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that much, but I did want to kill him.
Don't eat La Hebrea.
No. I don't need that much darkness. I already have enough. Okay, so now end it completely. Stab yourself and let's get out of here. You kill yourself, you just end the cycle, and we're good.
Wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world.
Hey man, if you want tips on how to wield that thing, I do have Dark Knight at level 67 now, so I could kind of show you how I do it.
I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
I love how most of the primals in this game, they're just like, I'm angry, fight me! And he's just like, you know what? I'm cool with this. If you want to fight me, that's fine, but you don't have to. It's only if you have a problem. That's when you have to fight me. I mean, I do have a problem, but... He's like, oh no, it's not necessary. Just let me go rule the world. It's fine. Obviously, we can't have that, but I just like his demeanor.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed a ton of chat, but we have the Singularity Reactor now accessible. Cole's gonna use the restroom while I catch up, and then we will go in.
Yeah.
Probably. And I'm switching classes for it. Alright, what did I miss? I missed like 7 million things here. Let's see. I think I missed most of what Todd has said since he got here, actually, so... As a payoff, this dungeon gives you more tomestones than any other. Oh, nice. Yeah, it does give you 150. That's pretty good. Back in this dungeon was all you would get from roulettes. Run it for the 150th time it gets old. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Still better than Never Reap, though. Anything is better than Never Reap, and his eyes hate that dungeon. You guys have mentioned it, and I guess I'm kind of glad in a way that it's not required. I don't think, because it's I've heard nightmare stories from you, and that's the impression I've gotten out of it. So.
Never Reap, I don't think is just kind of a nuisance.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's like god awful hard, but it's a pain in the ass to do. It's
Yeah.
not really that fun.
Okay.
The last boss is annoying. Yeah, there's not really much reason to do it unless you really want to for some reason.
Right. Had to do something as the stream started and just got back. All right. Well, hopefully you can hang out there, Conquer, so you can check out the ending of our little jaunt through Heavensward here, which should be in the next room, basically. Just keep going. Which one you'd rather do? Spheres only have 2 waves of ads attached to them. Oh, okay. I was under the impression they'd keep spawning if I didn't kill the node there, so... People don't know that by this point. Stop crediting people so much. Had to go out of your way to save people from ads, even in Stormblood content. Oh, for stacking on the tank for the ads. Okay. It's the I hope you did the coil raids boss. It's a stack. You have to stack on you so you don't blow up. Oh. Okay, I see. Used to people killing turrets first. It worked out. Yeah. Guess one of those if it works kind of situations. Pretty much, yeah. So in turrets, because it would mean less dancing with it. It would have been smart of us, I think, to have killed the turrets first. I honestly, when we got on the elevator the first time, I wasn't even aware the turrets were a target. They weren't on my enemy list, so I was like, oh, okay, I just got to dance around them and kill this guy. Maybe the turrets will fall apart after he's dead. Whatever. We got it after. Lazy and don't like moving much. That's okay, Todd. You can jump off. Your friends and yourself love experimenting with stuff like that. Probably do the same. Hey, I wonder if I can jump off this. Let's find out. Hits button and leaves everyone behind. Yeah. Why am I describing you in most games you play? I don't know, Conquer. Maybe we really are on the same wavelength today. Literally everyone. And Todd, too. You and me and Todd. Everyone you've made friends with, thanks. Every new boss arena you do the jump test. Yeah, I've seen people do the jump test a couple of times on certain bosses. It's like... It's not really a test so much as it's okay, we're goofing off while we're starting this boss before the actual recording starts. Everyone just hops off like lemmings into the ocean or something. Another reason to hate Never Reef. Get off the edge, falls off. Hell yeah, better not fall off.
And with the Never Reef boss, you can't res them.
Oh, yeah, like Titan. Okay. Miracle
Which
Fusion, wait, they aren't heroes. Power Bond, wait, they aren't machines. Come on! Yeah, time for Jack to let her rip, pretty much. Shadow Fusion, that's the one you wanted. Or did they use the Patara earrings? Close enough. I don't know, man. They did some sort of fusion thingamajigger. Why not use both, just not at the same time? Great reaction, universal manipulation. Yeah, we were all... Well, I was very confused. I don't know about everybody else, so...
I was just too far away the second time and didn't, I didn't pay enough attention to where the portals spawn, because there's, 4 or 5 dark portals on the sides you have to step into.
Oh, okay. I found the one on the second time. I just wasn't fast enough to get to it. I should have popped sprint, probably.
Yeah, I wasn't either. It's annoying that there's a slight delay between, getting to it and being
it actually,
protected by it.
Yeah. Figured out the reverse donut AoE. Yeah, thankfully. I saw, as we were moving, I saw how the AoEs were closing, and I was like, wait a minute, this is an area around me. So.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much as far. I think I've gotten everything else. And use Dark Knight to kill him to show him how to properly wield a greatsword. That's the idea, Conquer. Yeah. It's your favorite fight for years. Is no hard mode and is not relevant. Skip it. Hard skip it. It's forward, the spots aren't... Oh, okay. So it's random in the room where it can be. I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing with Never Reap is that at one point the final boss has a thing that's a proximity knockback.
Mm-hmm.
So it knocks you away, and if you're close to it, you won't get knocked off the ledge. The other people, the indicator on it makes it look like it's a proximity damage.
Oh, okay.
The closer you are to it. So the DPS both died to it because they tried to move as far away as possible.
I see.
Which is the exact opposite
of what you actually want to do. Okay, I see.
So then me and the tank just did the entire rest of the boss, and it's like, this was frustrating. I don't want to do it again. And then I never did it again, I don't think.
I see. Okay. Okay, well, we're at the entrance to the final battle here, so, Cole, are you ready?
Absolutely. Let's go.
SB, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's do this. And I am still on Etherochemical, so let me turn that off before we go, because I don't feel like doing this dungeon again. I mean, it's fine, I just don't want to, do it again.
That'd be kind of a waste of time.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, and now we wait. I wonder how people are going to react to the fact that both of the tanks don't know what the hell they're doing. It's probably going to be like Bismarck, where that one person left right away.
I hope not.
Ah, well. We'll make it work. The AoE has knocked you through the boss instead of away, killing you. That's kind of what happened to me that one time with Bismarck, where I fell off, where I like turned... I realized after that I had to keep my back turned towards the center of the stage, no matter where I was, if I got caught in any of those wind things that the Vanu Vanu did, because if you turn your back to the edge of the stage, you will get blown in that direction. So, you know, don't want that to happen. It was, hang on, Todd, let me look, because I think it was pretty recent. The Bismarck upload was episode... I want to say 63. I want to say it was stream 63.
I'm gonna go mute and silent for a sec so I can rewatch the video where I can watch the scene from for Shiva, because I want to see what happened there.
Okay.
Okay.
No
and
problem.
I want to be able to hear it, and yeah.
Okay. No problem. Let me make sure my mic is still working over here. Yes, it is. Good. Your body is ready. So is mine, Yugman. So is mine. You're stacked with the rest of the party, though. Oh, that's not good. That Primal's your favorite in the game, hands down. I thought it was all right. I think I still like Ravana better, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, I didn't play it on extreme mode, so I can't really say anything about the fight from there, but, you know, I speak and explain it. Cole, it is making squelching noises when you walk. Please stop.
I noticed. It's disgusting.
That's gross.
At least you're not sitting in... Oh, shit, you are.
Oh, no! Get me up! Get me up! I need to find a blank patch of land here. Speak and explain how crazy you are about that fight. Cleared Bismarck EX over 300 times. Crazy to you? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm going to feel about Bismarck EX. We'll probably do it. See, I have I'm going to post this on the Discord server after this stream is over. I have a roadmap, quote-unquote, for what we're going to be doing during the patch content. Unlike most developers that use roadmaps nowadays, though, I'm not going to use the roadmap to sell you a half-finished product and then complete it later. I'm actually just going to keep to the schedule. Sick burn. Anyway, yeah, the roadmap is going to... it's probably not going to include the EX Primals, so we'll probably do that as a prelude to Stormblood. We'll just fight them all in sequence as we're getting to Stormblood. But it will... I have decided we're going to do the coils unsynced during the patch content. I have a specific time when I want to go do it, so hopefully everybody will be ready for that. We'll see how that goes.
My music choice in my playlist has been on point today.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did I have going during the dungeon? Yeah.
Some Metroid music?
No.
No.
I had, and I quote, where the hell are you? I had one of the Canon's core themes from Sonic Adventure 2 supporting me for the boss fight. The Generations version of supporting me for the second half of the boss fight, and now I have the final boss theme from Sonic and the Black Knight.
Nice.
It's only appropriate, considering.
You rigged that playlist, tell me that.
Yes, I did. I chose all the songs before I went in, and they just all worked.
Damn, dude.
Supporting me worked too well for that boss fight.
Well, yeah, considering the biohazard. I mean, we're in an area that looks like the biohazard. We weren't fighting the biohazard, but yeah.
And I guess you could say the two Ascians were supporting each other. I'm surprised I didn't get a brick to the head for that.
What was it?
I'm surprised I guess you could say the two Ascians were supporting each other. Oh, my head. That was a tomahawk, not a brick.
You forget I have practice throwing now because I just tossed that white aura sight at Iggyom's head or whatever her name. Iggy's head.
You shouted both Yeet and Kobe for accuracy and power to make sure you hit.
Mm-hmm. Most people wouldn't clear any EX Primal more than 99 times. You've kept going, paid for your Bismarck EX mounts, so you wouldn't have to do it again. Farm for it day one. 7/8 of you got it before we all had other obligations. Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, that's...
Man,
at least you guys got it,
off with all those Bismarck weapons you were getting from that.
Yeah, but at least you guys got it, so... I love how we're both sitting here like we're sitting around a campfire or something.
We're just waiting.
Oh boy. I'm just waiting for my character to like rub his hands together and put his hands out. It is cold enough in Ishgard, I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, shit, man. It's got to be pretty warm in here. I mean, look at all of that flesh.
That's gross.
I mean, you were sitting in it
Didn't
a
go
minute
back.
ago.
Yeah, I was sitting in it a minute ago. That was even more
You're
gross.
gonna have to like dry clean your armor.
I know, man. I'm not gonna be able to play Dark Knight for like an entire stream or two after this because I got to get my armor power washed or something. I don't even know where you'd find a power washer in Eorzea.
Just find somebody who can channel Leviathan. They'll power wash it for you.
I should just go fight Leviathan. That would power wash it enough.
And
The
make
salt-
sure you get hit by the tidal wave.
Yeah, the salt would kill. I mean, I can live through the tidal wave. I've tried it before. So, okay, we're going.
Oh, shit, what up?
SB, we're going. I hope you can hear me.
SB! Okay. Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, here we go. Gonna have to tell them first time tanking that. Oh, do you want to be main tank or off tank?
I'll main tank.
You'll main tank? Okay.
I'm paladin. I'm better for that. Remember?
Yeah, true. I'll go grit to start, and I'll shirk you a bunch of aggro, and then I'll turn grit off.
I can handle getting my aggro up. I'm fine.
I know, but it causes like a chain reaction where we'll never have to worry about the party pulling aggro if I do that.
Yikes! I haven't done Thorn in like 20 years.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Are you all gonna turn into giants now?
Hey, so
Wait, hang on. How many of them were there? How many of his guys is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is Knights of the Round.
I called it!
This is Knights of the fucking Round.
You did call it.
By my blessing shall all men be sanctified.
I can confirm that I asked Cole in private, and he.
He called it. I guess Cole was the psychic one this time.
Yeah, he called it 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
I have the message as preferred.
That's some premonition, man.
I also had the message for proof.
Bitter truth. Virtuous suffering.
Right. The astrologians are coordinating their cards.
Oh, nice.
So they don't both, because they don't overlap. So if they both use a balance, or if they use two different cards, only the more recent one applies.
Right. Yeah. So it's like two scholars being healers. You don't want to overstack your Whispering Dawns because they don't stack.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy. We got this.
I'm gonna apologize to the party first.
Don't worry too much about it.
My first time.
Just don't forget blood, whatever
Roll.
it's called.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
I'm ready.
I'm ready, fam.
All right, go for it. I'll shirk you the aggro in a moment.
That was Celestial Opposition, by the way.
There you go.
Oh, I did that wrong. So wrong.
And let's turn that off and turn this on.
And here we go.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna probably stand in it, I guess.
We got ads.
We do.
Oh, never mind. They're not technical.
Oh, dear God!
What just happened? Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna stand here and keep attacking. Dragon's Eye. Is it an eye thing? Do I need to look away?
No.
Okay. Dragon's
That's
Gaze.
an eye.
That's an eye. Yes, that is an eye. I see that one now.
I looked away.
So did I. I don't think I've been synced down here. Is my eye level didn't get synced down here, right?
Just fucking shredded him.
Well, my eye level is 270, and I'll bet you most other people have ridiculous eye levels too, so that kind of helps.
Jimmy, do you have any mitigation?
I do.
Use it whenever you think.
I just did.
messed that up.
So.
I turned around too early, but it's fine.
Asshole.
Here we go.
What the hell?
Stack.
Oh no! I know what he's doing! I think.
Using
What
Knights of
trail
the
is?
Round.
Ooh. Yes, it's the Knights of the Round summon from 7. That's what they're doing. Oh, there's tethers too.
There's tethers.
Oh my god.
There are a lot of things going on now.
They're just testing your ability to remember all of the things that they did in dungeons through Heavensward, which is pretty cool.
That's the guy that killed Harshavon, so kill him.
Kill him now!
Oh dear.
He's not dying. He's not dying!
Go.
Well, Sacred Cross didn't do any damage, so I guess it doesn't matter.
That guy's just there, also.
Yeah.
He's just a whirlwind. I think you should separate these guys, or at least don't tank them together.
Okay. See if I can. Who are you hitting, Cole?
Jay.
Okay. I'll hit the other guy. I don't know if I can catch his aggro, but I'll try.
That's a better idea.
Holiest of holy. Now I'm supposed to shirk you. Here, have it back. I can't believe Cole and I are actually working together pretty well as tanks, though. We've never done this before where we both tanked, except for the one time during main scenario we both were tanks together. Oh god, it's encroaching on me? Okay, never mind. We're good.
I got the freaking, like, one AoE that drags with you, and I might have accidentally caught both of the healers in it.
Oh no! Ay. There's a meteor circle, I'm fighting it. Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. I think I might have... no, I didn't get hit by it. Oh, I see. Okay. Wow. Good lord. How about I sprint? Is there anything left? No.
So there's Thornton, so we should stack up, I think.
Okay.
Also,
I'm
there's
stacking.
the planet.
How did we get into space? Oh, okay.
I think you take more damage if you get pushed out of the circle, but I don't think...
I'm just gonna push in anyway. This looks like it's gonna hurt! Oh, that wasn't bad.
I blocked all of that.
Yeah, you didn't think about Hydaelyn there, Thornton, and that will be your undoing!
Rip them to pieces.
Somebody help me. I think it was SP. Nice.
Holy shit, did we not get synced down there? He just
No, he did melt, but that's, again, because we didn't get synced down like Etherochemical. So.
That's what I'm saying.
By the way, he gets a damage down after his ultimate, and he just attacks people at random because he stops making good decisions.
Oh, great.
Yeah, like Process, he loses his composure and just flails around useless.
Yeah. He didn't keep calm. He forgot the first rule of tanking. Keep calm no matter the situation. And Thornton, that is why you lost. Yeah, and that's why the rest of his guys are dead too.
How can this be?
It's pretty pathetic and they deserve it.
And the eye's power combined, and still you stand.
You guys didn't pray hard enough. Maybe you should have stopped praying to yourselves. Started praying to the one true God.
Confucius.
Yeah, Confucius. Exactly.
Sure.
This is a true knight, Thornton. And it's the last thing you'll see.
What are you?
Oh, that looks badass with that helmet.
For once, having the visor down actually worked out.
I love this bit so much because he is fucking terrified of you, and that feels good because he deserves
sad.
it.
It didn't show my face. It just showed like a shadow over my thing. You didn't even see like the shy or anything on there. That was saddening. That was almost perfect. Yours was better. Use yours for the thumbnail.
I hope it becomes the thumbnail, because if it doesn't, I'm highlighting that shit and making it the thumbnail.
Yeah, I love that cutscene because I don't know, the way I say it, it's like he's seeing you as like an avatar of judgment, and I think that's badass. I think it's cool that you're terrifying for once.
Double astrologium was almost unfair.
I don't know, man. I'll take it. That was fun.
Double command. Let's go.
I got 2 as well. Nice.
I feel like they were all coordinating commands too.
I don't know.
I got none.
Damn.
It's fine.
Nice.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Yeah, I couldn't save the fight there, Estinian. I wish you were a little quicker, but you missed a good fight. You need this back now, I think. Doesn't really belong to me.
The eye has served you well.
Yeah, that didn't. At least it didn't fade completely out like the Dawn Shard after that one attempt. So what do we do with that thing? I mean, I don't know if I might be able to lift it. I am on a Dark Knight after all.
Oh.
Oh, okay, you could do that too. That works. We need to find an absolute containment pod for these two. Or what's that thing from Earthbound? The absolutely safe capsule?
It's the absolutely safe capsule.
I thought so.
With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Because in this case, it would just seal the eye's power for all eternity instead of causing Pokey to be tormented for all of eternity. I know he's an asshole, but I still kind of feel bad for the kid. I haven't played Earthbound, but I do know that bit about it, unfortunately. It was spoiled for me by somebody. Estinian? Maybe you shouldn't have held both of the eyes. Maybe I should have waited to give you the other one back. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna let you go anymore, Estinian. This is not good. Estinian, fight it! I don't know if he's fighting it. I'm pretty sure he's not fighting it. Holy shit! I didn't expect to see you again. Just when I thought we'd be through with all the work. That vacation's gonna have to wait. Oh, hey, Midgard.
It couldn't have been that easy.
Of course not.
Do I get to fight Nidhogg on the back now? On the back of my dragon now?
What do you think this is? Final Fantasy 13-2?
Yes.
Cole, did you check the name of the client before you opened it?
Servant of Hydaelyn.
Yeah, this place looks like it's coming apart, so maybe we should get out of here. Sorry for the 400 pounds of armor. I know you're a big dragon, but the last time I flew on you, I was wearing mostly cloth and leather.
The Dragon Song War isn't over yet. We have to go kill Edgy McEdged.
He turned Estinian into a dragon, man. This is not going to
He turned
stand.
into himself.
Yeah, this is not going to stand.
Well, it won't be like that for you long when I yank both of his fucking eyes out again.
Fair enough.
Toss him into the bottomless pits.
Yeah, but they'd still be around. And oh, I didn't know this was voiced. Well, Sid's on the airship. I did say to have it ready in case we needed to bug out, and I'm ready to bug out right now.
Gods damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
If I didn't, it wouldn't be exciting, Sid. They're gonna let me just fly Midgard in the credits, right? Just flying away. I don't even need to get on the airship, just flying away on him.
Nah, you get to fly.
It would seem he has done it again.
Midgard.
Was there ever any doubt?
I don't like how the saddle looks. It looks kind of weird to me. I kind of wish you didn't have a saddle or straps, because that would look cooler.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the behemoth saddle, if anything, a little bit, which is a little
It looks even
funky.
more ridiculous with the Lalafell riding it, trust me.
Friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Now, if any of them call me a champion, I'm not going to stand for it, so you guys keep that shit out of their mouths, but I am ready to go home, so I'm all for that plan.
Where is Estinian?
Yeah, about him. Yeah. That's gonna probably be resolved in the patch content, Ishtola. They had to give us something to make sure it didn't, you know.
Your character.
What?
I forgot that happened. You'll see.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's not good. Guys, it's me. Slow down.
Triple choices featuring Afra.
Yeah, hold your fire.
The protagonist.
Tara was so excited, though.
Yeah, she was.
Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
I mean, I'm no painter, Emmerich, but that would make a pretty cool painting on your, like, up above your fireplace.
You could have a painting.
I mean, I'm kind of aesthetic. I've got the armor for it.
You do.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
So yeah, if you were wondering and you weren't sure what happened, they summoned King Thordan the First and used his power to become a primal, and the Knights of the Round, so...
Precisely.
But he and his knights are
Or at least the person that was,
to the
as legend
warrior of
told,
light.
King Thordan the First.
Yeah, well, again, based on what we know about primals now, is that it's based on the belief, and it's not the actual King Thordan, it's not the actual Ifrit, it's not the actual blah, blah, blah. It's what they believe. So it's a fabrication, but it's still frickin' strong, so it kind of needs to not exist, because it would kind of conquer the world, or, you know, disrupt the balance of light and darkness or something. I don't frickin' know. I just kill things.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Well, I know. I still need to get the Knights of the Round summoned for Summoner, then I can play it again.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
He's gotta be, like, shaking in his boots here, man.
I am Midgard Sormer. I have journeyed with Hyderlin's champion and observed his deeds in the conflict between man and dragon.
Yeah, he was a little baby until just recently.
Children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more.
About Nidhogg, you're gonna want to sit down for this part, Emmerich, but I guess that could wait a minute.
He was already sitting down.
That it
True.
will require much effort and perseverance. But 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
Maybe post Shadowbringers, since you can rebuild Ishgard and Shadowbringers.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say.
His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
So you guys are probably gonna need a new one. I can't personally vouch for it. Any volunteers? SB, you're a Dragoon.
I'm not high enough level yet.
Damn.
I need to get. I'm level 55 dragon.
Oh, okay.
Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long. nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Yeah, this time we don't have the eyes to help us against Needhog. We gotta kill him at full strength. That's a little upsetting.
Come what may,
Yeah, that's gonna be harder.
we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
Gotta do it for Hirschfont, for Estinian, for Isael, for whoever else has died in the process. We have lots of work ahead of us.
A 1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue.
Emmerich is a politician. He can't freak out that much.
Might just shit himself when he hears about Nita. Well, yeah. Was waiting for that, or is it just... No, you're not insane, Todd. I'm waiting for the good fight against Needhog, too. I'm just talking relative terms based on who the company here, and I'm pretty sure most company here would be like, Needhog is back, and we have to fight him at full strength? Oh, shit.
Oh, I misunderstood what Todd was saying.
Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams. That
I do like that all of the leaders of the countries are pretty...
And forevermore.
Except for the Pope.
Thanks, Midgard. Couldn't have done it without you. Off he goes to fly to his roost. Until Cole calls him or SB calls him again, then he'll be back. Because I'm pretty sure Cole said he's going to use Midgard exclusively as his mount after this.
I mean, shit.
Okay, but that's Heavensward, ladies and gentlemen.
This stuff actually happens in the credits.
Yeah, they're going to give us a little bit of a post-credits, or not a post-credits, a during-credits thing, a mid-credits thing. So, but yeah, this was really good. I liked Heavensward a lot. I think I liked it, like, miles better, I think, than A Realm Reborn by itself. I mean, A Realm Reborn wasn't bad. It's just...
You're not alone.
It just felt like there was... I don't know.
Heavensward's plot is a lot more concise and tied together.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot less padding and extra stuff that wasn't very important.
Yeah.
It gets right to the point and you know exactly what's going on. The patch content that you're gonna do is still also really good.
Good. That's good.
I just in this cutscene I realized that my boots actually have spurs on them.
Oh, yeah.
Assuring that if I didn't have the cowboy look going before.
You needed to wait for the Wild West expansion, SB.
Maybe Shadowbringers will have a Wild West.
Maybe. But we now have a quadrifold alliance. I'm gonna hold my thoughts until if there's just a regular credit sequence that doesn't have them speaking, I'll hold the rest of my thoughts.
Of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
Well, it isn't exactly one united grand company, Alfinode, but we got an alliance out of the 4 nations, and that's pretty good, I think.
There you are.
Hey, what's up, Alfinode? Tataru.
You look so tall.
A noble monument to a noble soul.
I did pick the maximum height for a Midlander, so... This armor actually helps, too. It gives me about 4 inches from that floof on the back of my head. Yeah, I couldn't help thinking about an old friend, despite the alliance.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
Surely he'll watch over all of us, no matter where we go.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
Yeah, fighting isn't over yet.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, too.
Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Ah, shit, I spent most of my money on crafting materials! Maybe if I saved it, I'd be a millionaire right now.
Don't worry, I've got money.
Oh, okay. We'll just pull it all together. Well, despite what we've lost, the future looks a little brighter than it did when we got here, at the very least.
That's also a beautiful shot of Ishgard.
Yeah, nice sweep shot there that they did. It was really good.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard.
That made me sad. That made me sad.
After 1,000 years under the yoke of the church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown.
Oh, the credit song is Dragon Song. I don't know if you ever listened to it.
Not in full. I'm sure I'll get a chance here.
A glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
Nice way to end it there, Count Edmont. Had to drop the title, didn't you?
That title drop made me choked up a little. I don't know. I guess that's a point in favor of the story writing.
Mm-hmm.
That the title drop is emotional.
Right. And it is. It's good. And I figured we were coming up on proper credits right here, so that's why I just started talking again. But it's a definite credit to the storytelling here, because I think, like I said, it was miles better than A Realm Reborn. It's like pretty much what Espy said there. There wasn't a significant amount of padding. It knew what it wanted to do, and it told a story that wasn't afraid to make sacrifices and make hard choices for you and do all those sorts of things. They didn't pull punches here, and I'm not saying necessarily that they pulled punches in A Realm Reborn, but you have to remember that when A Realm Reborn came out, they had to play things a little safe because they built the game up in less than 2 years, and they were recovering from 1.0, which was a disaster in a lot of people's eyes. In the aftermath of Realm Reborn, they were like, okay, we've established our foundation, we've established our base, let's do crazy shit. Let's just do whatever we think is best and just, throw caution to the wind and tell this awesome story. And I think that's what they did here, and I think they succeeded very well with it. So
yeah, I think so too. I think the back and forth of the good things happen, bad things happen, that to me is kind of like the entire game. Things go from good to bad a lot, and I think in Heavensward at least, that in a way that the good things feel really satisfying and the bad things really hate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And they did a good job of making it so that all of those events hit those points where all the good points are triumphant and the bad points are just gut-wrenching, essentially.
Yeah.
So I also like the fact that they spent time to kind of build a party for you in the NPCs that you get, where the party's constantly rotating like a proper Final Fantasy game. It's like the NPCs are like, party members like in a regular game. I mean, obviously the party members are the other adventurers that go with you in the dungeons and stuff, but you have, Alphinaud's always there with you pretty much, because he's kind of a pretty important character in the story here. he's very important and central to everything. But you get Estinian, you get Lucia, you get Isael, you get Hirschfont to an extent. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Y'shtola. Tataru, yeah, although Tataru kind of stayed mostly in the cities, but Emmerich as well, yes. But they rotate out, you know what I mean? So it sort of makes you feel like the journey has more, I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say
it feels
depth,
like you're not alone, but also you're not being by like a half a dozen people following you around.
Right.
It helps them fit more comfortably into supporting roles where they shine in scenes that you don't, where conversations are happening, but they're not like, well, why aren't they doing anything?
Right.
They fit well into the background where they're useful, but not like
to the point where you're wondering, why they're not being useful in certain cases. Nobody overstays their welcome, I guess, is the concise point there. It's less like a road trip, but at the same time, everybody gets a chance to be a solid character. So.
Better road trip than 15, apparently.
Yeah, well, 15 was road trip the game, but it was meant as a way to accentuate the characters in that game and to accentuate the brotherhood that they had together. In this case, it's not so much about the camaraderie between all of you as much as it is about the fact that you all have a clear goal and you're all trying to get to it by whatever means necessary, and we happen to cross paths in such a way that our values align and we can move forwards towards that goal together. So
it's cooperative.
Yes, yeah.
I also think just generally it's cool that other people do get to do stuff. In Heavensward, like in A Realm Reborn, the Scions don't really usually do much themselves. In Heavensward, though, like, you have the people working together. The fact that you have people fighting to protect you or help you in multiple. Harshaphon helping against at the end of the vault. Isael twice summoning Shiva to help you.
Yep.
It feels more dynamic than just you have to do everything, and I think that makes it feel better having other characters who can do cool things that you don't have, that don't overshadow you, which are cool in their own right. And both of those times the character dies, so it's instead of just them taking the glory, it's their shining moment.
Right.
It's defining that Harshaphon stops an attack with his life, and that Shiva is summoned by Isael to destroy the airship, at the cost of her own life.
Right, and that like you said, it's their defining character moment. It's the point where everything that they've built up to, it comes to a head, and unfortunately it ends with their deaths. But it's powerful because it makes the characters out to be more than just the sum of a couple of cutscenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes them feel like people that you can rely on.
Yeah, yep.
And that's a good way to feel about your party members, right?
Yeah, of course. And I honestly, I think that's also another product that we can put in favor of the storytelling, because I hate to keep making comparisons back to A Realm Reborn, but I feel like in A Realm Reborn, there was a lot of characters that you met up with along the way, and they all kind of had little miniature arcs that never, I mean, in some cases they went places, but in some cases they didn't. Like in the Scions cases, a lot of the time they didn't really do much until you started getting to Mordana, and you were, going into the Castrum, and then Ida and Y'shtola get a chance to shine, and that's about it. So.
Yeah, that is a good moment when they show up to kill Livia, because even though it doesn't work, it's nice to see.
Yes, and it's just like here in Heavensward, they kind of focused more. I think they focused more on a small number of characters and said, let's give these guys these great stories that help prop up this other story that we're building. That they're going to be integrated very well, but they don't have to spread themselves so thin on so many characters that they have to concern themselves with what they had to concern themselves with in A Realm Reborn, where it arcs eventually. But here,
with Realm Reborn, you have a lot of extra characters that are just for the arcs, like the merchant in Ifrit, the company of heroes in Titan. A lot of the people in with up to the Garuda in Ishgard do come back. Harshaphon, of course, comes back.
Right. Yeah, and I think,
but the Inquisitor and such don't really end up mattering.
Yeah.
I think arguably more of it's sort of a pacing thing. I don't know if there's necessarily significantly fewer characters, because you also have like the brothers, the heirs. You have Hilda, you have Matoya, who's on your screen right now from your stream.
Yep.
You have a lot of characters. You still have a lot of characters. You spend more time with them. Spend more time not adventuring.
Right.
So you become less an adventurer and more of just spending time around interacting with your teammates, and I think that makes it feel more valuable because you are, when you travel to the Churning Mist, you spend that entire time traveling with people, with Ysael and Estinian and Athena, so you know them better. They interact in a way that is more, prevalent to the story than just,
they're here. And I guess that's another thing that I can say as well, is that the NPCs that you meet that aren't necessarily in your party, like Matoya, we met her because Y'shtola knew her. A lot of the NPCs you see here have some connection to the characters that are in your party, so it's easy to introduce them and not be like them coming completely out of left field. Like, it felt like in certain cases the NPCs were just kind of like, okay, I'm here for plot convenience in A Realm Reborn. In this, it's like, oh, she was taught by Matoya, and she would know about this thing we need, so it's a good thing we brought her back, because now it's easier to get ingratiated with Matoya because we can just go there and Y'shtola already knows her, so...
Yeah, the back and forth between Y'shtola and is really...
Yeah.
Because it tells you what they're like without them having to explain what...
Yeah, and that's a good thing that they did in a lot of cases in Heavensward story too, is that they did a lot of showing and not as much telling, which is a very good thing when you're telling a story. You don't want to explain to your players as much as you want to show them things happening, because then they can infer for themselves, and it makes them feel invested in the story if they can understand what's going on for themselves, rather than you saying, hey, this is how things are, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I think it does a better job of telling you.
Hope you cut off there a little bit.
Sorry, I was saying. Oh, right. I was distracted by the end. There's a cutscene at the end of the credit.
Oh, okay.
I was saying they do a better job of storytelling in general with that, is where you have the characters doing things without someone having to explain, oh, this is this person. They do this.
Yep. And they started building that up from the patch content between A Realm Reborn and Heavensward, and they just kept going with it here. So I understand why people enjoy this particular expansion the best, it seems like, because they built it up and then they kept going up, instead of it just kind of leveling off and being like, okay, well, they got to a high point in the patch content and that was it. It just kept going. Yeah. So
I think the patch content placed a lot of the notes that ended up being really successful in Heavensward. The trouble is just that the patch content also had the word filler at all.
Yeah.
And there was so much filler.
Yeah.
And that's not really a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it that much though in the patch content. I mean, I know it was 100 quests worth of stuff in the patch content, but it always felt like we were doing something important, I feel like, in a lot of cases. I mean, there were some side quests in there from Slathborn where it's like, okay, we're just doing this random, go kill a couple of things or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still, those were outshined by the other moments where we fought more primals, or we had to fight the Ascians again, and we had to, there were high moments, and then there were the other moments that were just kind of there to bridge things between.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't too bad. But this I think they cut the fat pretty much in Heavensward. Yeah. They kind of don't have a lot of those, oh, go kill X number of things, unless they're introducing you to the area like they were when they introduced us to the Western Highlands or the Sea of Clouds. It was like, okay, here's a little tour of the area so you can kind of understand this is what, this area, this place looks like, this is the culture, blah, blah, blah. Now go back and do story stuff. So, and I don't mind that part. It wasn't too bad. So, but yeah, really good overall. Definitely, probably some of my favorite moments so far in the game out of this, and it's definitely, let me see, how can I word this? I don't want to, it hasn't made me want to slow down on playing the game now. Like, at certain points in A Realm Reborn's story, I felt a little burnt out, on certain... Yeah, there were certain parts where, it just felt like a slog in certain cases, and I felt a little bit of burnout. But Heavensward, I never really felt that way. I wanted to keep going and keep getting more story out of things, and I mean, obviously you had to do some side content along the way, but it was really well done, I think. So I definitely, I feel a lot better about this particular expansion, so And I'm looking forward to seeing how everything goes in the patch content, which we'll be doing in the coming streams. Although we do, like I said, have some side stuff to do in between. I have the roadmap actually right in front of me here. I have my notes. So, what are we going to be doing during the patch content? We're going to be finishing up the Vath quest line. We're going to be doing the Crystal Tower quests, the Final Fantasy 15 crossover quests, the Miners Guild quests from level 50 to level 60, Pharaoh Sirius hard mode, the Fractal Continuum, a special surprise that I will not tell you what it is yet. Let's see, what else? We'll be unlocking the Wondrous Tales, although that will be like a 5-minute thing. We'll be doing that during the Miners Guild quests when we're doing those. And, I mean, obviously we'll also be doing the main story going up to a certain point. We'll be doing the Coils Unsynced. That will happen after the data expansion thing that's going on next week. So ideally then Yugman can join us and we'll have a nice party of 4 to round ourselves out and go into that. And then at the end of all of the main story stuff, at the end of patch 3.4, the Hildebrand quest line from A Realm Reborn will be the bonus episodes there. We probably won't do the Heavensward versions of the Hildebrand quests yet, because I've been told that sometimes the jokes get a little old with that one after the A Realm Reborn ones. But we will be doing the original set of quests for the Hildebrand quests. So, yeah, lots to look forward to here, and it seems like there's going to be a lot to do, but honestly, I think it's still going to go fairly quickly. There isn't nearly as many quests between Heavensward and Stormblood as there was between A Realm Reborn and Heavensward to get through, so... yeah. I think we should have quite a bit to do.
Yeah, you're gonna be busy.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that I've spread out the side quests enough in the roadmap that we don't lose the story in the process. But I'm planning on doing, like, sets of story quests in between. So, like, we'll do 1 to 2 streams to 3 streams, depending on how long it takes to get through the story content. And then we'll do side stuff for a stream or 2, so...
That makes sense. Are you going to keep going today? Or...
It depends on how long this credit sequence is.
I have no idea.
I wasn't planning on doing anything else today. But
if you skip the credit sequence, it won't skip the cutscene.
So it's fine. I'm gonna let it run. I want to thank all of the people that are were a part of making this. So I'm gonna let it keep running. It's my due diligence, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, when was I planning on doing the Crystal Tower raids? Ideally, I was going to start them on Thursday, which would mean that we would be finishing them after the data center expansion, or directly before the data center expansion. So I don't know if you're going to be able to join for those, Yugman, unfortunately, but everything after that, yeah, you will be able to join for it. I may be able to switch my schedule around, but I want to do the Crystal Tower quests before we start the patch content story stuff. So it would be hard to switch things around the way I have it set up. Let's see, how do I have it set up? Before we start the patch content stuff, I want to do Crystal Tower stuff, I want to do the 15 crossover and start the Miners Guild stuff. Then do 3.1, once that's done, finish up the Vath quests and do Pharaoh Sirius hard mode. Then once 3.2's done, the special surprise. Then once 3.3's done, I want to do the Bahamut quests and the Fractal Continuum. And then after 3.4 is when the Hildebrand quests are going to happen. So that's exactly the order that I have it in my notes there, and I should be able to get everything good to go by that point. We'll see how it all works out. But yeah, more than likely, I'm not sure if I can really switch the schedule around in such a way that you can be directly present for the Crystal Tower quests, unfortunately. But I do hope that you'll still join us in the audience so that you can see the kinds of crazy shenanigans we'll get into in there. Because I'm sure it'll be definitely interesting. I'm kind of hoping that there isn't, like, I don't know if there's voiced cutscenes in there, but it's going to be a little strange if there are, because wouldn't they still have the voices from A Realm Reborn then?
Voice cutscenes in what?
In the Crystal Tower raids.
There are no voice cutscenes in the Crystal Tower.
Okay, gotcha.
There are in the binding in the coils, and they do have their around voices.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. We should have probably done the coils before this anyway, but oh well, no big deal. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really want to mention. I think that's pretty much it. I will be finishing decking out my my minor class in the eye level 200 stuff. So, you know, I'll still be gathering up some Red Gatherer scripts from doing collectibles in between. And I have one other thing planned, but it's a part of the special surprise, so again, I can't really tell you what it is. You know what I could do is I could go back and see what I missed in chat, because I did miss a couple of things, I think. So, like, since the end of the Thornton cutscene, I haven't really been reading chat that much. So, might look cooler or scarier if I had lens flare eyes. I mean, I may have had them conquer underneath that helmet. Then maybe I should have taken the visor off, damn it. I feel like how OP you are is something people should be more afraid of. Well, if my enemies weren't afraid of it before, if the Ascians weren't afraid of it before, they should be now, considering. Although I don't even know if the Ascians can feel emotions, so I guess that's a, you know.
I mean, they can feel crazy, so I'd assume they can feel fear.
They can feel crazy.
That's like their normal default mode, though, Cole.
Fair.
Yeah, Dragon Song War isn't over yet. We've still got more work to do ahead of us. But we will get to that, so. Yeah, chill the fuck out, everybody. It's me. Yeah, I literally took down a god. I will smite you too if you assholes fight. I think Midgard would have done that for us there, Todd. He probably would have smited those archers if they had fired on him.
Who just waved his wrist and suddenly they were in a parallel dimension.
Yugman says the patch content is better in their opinion. I'm looking forward to it because, like I said with Heavensward stuff, it just kept going up from the patch content. So if you're talking about the Dragon Song War patch content being better, I'm looking forward to it. This whole thing keep going up. So you can feel the improvements with Heavensward. You can almost feel the blood, sweat, and tears put into it. Yes, exactly, Todd. And it is very well appreciated. I'm glad that they put in so much effort because it capitalized on an opportunity that they had with the storytelling that you don't always see in certain games. Like, especially in MMOs, you don't see this kind of storytelling. We've said this before, that 14's storytelling is very good by comparison. It's miles better by comparison to a large number of other MMOs. But I mean, I'd like to believe that the pedigree of the series that they have to live up to helps in that regard, because it means that they can't just treat it like some other MMO where you just there's no story or there's very little involvement or relevance to the story. They have to treat it like a Final Fantasy that's also an MMO. So I think it helped.
Well, I think in that regard, the reason why they put the story ahead so far here is because, well, I think the difference between 14 as an MMO and a normal MMO is the fact that 14 puts everything into its story. Like, other times you'll see a story which is like, oh, go do this, oh, go do this, oh, there's a conflict, oh, there's this bad guy. 14's like, put it all in. Like, you can feel.
But they don't skimp on other things either, though. They don't skimp on the mechanics and balancing the classes and all that other stuff. So you know, it doesn't feel like it's missing a piece, even though the story's good.
It really doesn't. So. This feels like a complete package. Like, really good story, incredible gameplay, whole 9 yards. I think that's what differentiates it.
Right. Meanwhile, on the moon, probably, considering, look at the space around him.
Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent.
The Eighth rejoining. I wonder who rejoined previously.
And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences.
Oh boy.
Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy.
See, the way Lahabria said it before is that he made it sound like the entire planet would be disrupted by the balance of light and darkness. So you're just making it sound like Zodiark's not going to come back, which you can piss in the wind with Zodiark. Oh wait, no you can't. There's no wind in space. Damn it.
Eidolon's champion has grown too strong. His might encroaches upon the realm of gods.
Are you talking to me, Elidibus? Because you're talking to the wrong person. I am the champion in this case. Self-insert character, bitch.
Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray.
Didn't think he was talking to me, though.
Warrior of Darkness.
Oh. Well then. That could be a problem. They actually are on the moon. I didn't expect them to actually be on the moon. I expected this to be like a fabric of darkness, like a small chunk of the darkness space continuum or something. I don't know. Apparently they were on the moon, though. Great.
Oh, lovely. So now we have a rival to deal with.
Warrior.
Yeah, I can take him.
It's strange though because he looked an awful lot like the generic dude the generic Cure dude from the end of Eorzea trailer from like way at the beginning of this stream through and at the
Do
end
I
of
sense an enormous twist coming?
I don't know. Do you?
Oh, I do.
What does your premonition say this time, Cole?
We were the bad guys all along?
I'm not feeling that, but
Oh shit, I forgot about this part and I just watched the credits.
oh, the ending cutscene. Yeah, I'm here now.
Because they care.
I mean, I was watching for the Warrior of Darkness part, not this part.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did see this part. I just kind of forgot about it because the Warrior of Darkness thing had me reeling. I just had to stay quiet because you weren't at that part yet.
What on earth is that noise? I was wondering what that was this whole time with the shield around it. I was like, this is going to be important for something later. I don't know what that is, but it's probably... Wait, no, I know what that is. Never mind. I know what that is. Just judging based on its looks and its aesthetics. I know. Matoya, you didn't do a good job with the seal. Actually, it's still there. Never mind. I don't know. Ask Hope. He used him as an Eidolon.
This is not Matoya's fault. Shush. She's awesome.
This is somebody else's fault, obviously.
It is someone else's fault.
I blame the Alligans. They're always to blame for this shit.
When in doubt, blame the Alligans.
Not a bad way to go about it.
Things they could have picked to play with. That's not a toy, you bloody fools. It's a primal.
Who was playing with Alexander? Why would you play with Alexander? That's Alexander, by the way. I'm like 99.9 on that one.
What's the other .1?
Some other weapon besides Omega Weapon.
So you have an advantage in the fact that I'm watching chat while this is happening?
Yeah, because the Alexander raids are the raids that were happening during Heavensward's stuff. So he's basically giving you an entrance here. He's like, hey, I'm here, bitch. Come get me. And you could. It was the hardest content at that point. If you weren't in augmented Shire gear, you probably weren't beating the last section of it. But
despite the fact that augmented Shire gear is defensively still better than the gear you get out of Alexander. I know, I've compared it.
Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light.
That's you, probably.
Most likely. Everybody has told me I'm a beacon to them, so you know.
People think you're pretty great, which is fair because you're pretty great.
I like to think so sometimes, but I don't want to get a swelled head. All right, let's turn this in.
Your character is also pretty great, so.
Oh, okay, you were actually referring to me. Thank you. All right, let's turn this quest in.
Compliment.
Yeah, that stealth compliment. Well, I just did what needed to be done there, Alfie. Note I'd never do anything less, so. I sure hope so. I'm ready for a little peacetime. I need a vacation.
I know that feel.
Yeah, I get the feeling the Garleans are going to be a little unhappy about the fact that... I mean, their king dude got out of there, but did we kill Regula? It just kind of...
We probably did.
It didn't really... It was kind of anticlimactic because he sort of just fell over, and then we were like, okay, next boss.
Regula, you did not kill him. He escaped.
Okay.
He ran away.
I wasn't paying attention then because I didn't see him run away.
No, it's okay. Are you planning on doing? I didn't notice if you mentioned them in the in the synopsis of what you're playing. Are you going to be doing the Warring Triad?
That hasn't really factored in to my roadmap currently. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you.
I can't remember if that's in the Waking Sands or...
Fight them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a quest line for it. I forget. Let me check where it starts.
Okay.
It's three optional fights.
Okay. I will consider. I'll probably what will end up happening is if we don't end up doing it during my current roadmap to the end of this section of the stream, we'll do it when we're doing like the beginning, like the prelude to Stormblood. We'll do the extreme mode primals there, and we'll also do the Warring Triad quest, something to that effect. I don't know. I'll consider it, but basically, if it's not done now, it'll be done when we come back from the break. So. Let's see, what else did I miss in chat? I've been missing a lot. Everyone got so excited thinking we were going to the moon. Oh boy. Been getting your seats since the credits started. This isn't seamless, but it literally shows you what you can do from here on once you clear 3.0. Yeah, I thought it was a little weird that they just showed Y'shtola and Cid out in the hinterlands for some reason, but... What?
No.
What?
Keep reading.
Remember when we said the goblins were
I just think I just put 2 and 2 together.
Threat in Alexander is really high. It's not the Alligans this time. Well, maybe we'll figure that out eventually. If let's see. So if we do coils during this break or during this section of it, that means that we would end up doing, and we're doing the Crystal Tower raids. So if we do this the same way when we get to Stormblood, we'll end up doing Alexander and
If you say Omegascape, I'm leaving.
No, not Omegascape. That's the Stormblood one. Whatever the Alliance raid section is for, I read about what it was one time, but I forget what it is. But there's an Alliance raid section similar to Crystal Tower for the Heavensward patch content. I guess we'll do that after Stormblood's over then. What?
You do know what that means, right?
What?
When we finish Shadowbringers, we gotta go back and do Omegascape.
Well, yeah, but the power creep by that point will make everything a joke.
I want to scream.
So.
Well,
listen, power creep doesn't change mechanics.
I mean, Omegascape isn't really that bad. Also, you can do it without it being on the stream.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could, but I'd rather get the first genuine impression out of it on the stream, you know what I mean? I'd rather not get on the stream and be like, okay, I've seen this before. I can act it out. I do that in other games where I'm not blind, but it's just, I don't know, it's not the same.
I mean, honestly, the only reason I'm so scared of the Omegascape is the only footage I've seen of him is Savage content.
Isn't Kefka in the Omegascape, though?
Yes.
So then what's the big deal? You're going to have to go in there anyway.
Because we have to fight him on Savage to get to the final phase.
Oh.
And me.
Oops. The Shadow of Mach. Okay. Maki really in the future planning. Also, the first raid was the best fight. Yeah. We'll find out when we get to those, that's for sure. Anyway. Yeah, we got to see if we can find a way to rescue Estinian, too. He's kind of been stuck with Nidog.
He's kind of a dragon boy at this moment.
Yeah. We haven't figured out a way to change them back yet, have we? When the Dravanians have turned into dragons previously, we just sort of murdered them. Hopefully it doesn't come to that with Estinian. We'll see. Okay, that takes care of Heavensward. Things are looking up, even though we still have some stuff to do. And Alphinode has the first quest to start patch 3.1 there. We will not be doing that just yet. Like I said, we'll be going back and doing some other stuff first. But before we do that, I have a couple of little errands to run here. I think I'm going to save additional... pretty much anything. I guess additional any quests, I suppose, I'm going to save for next time on Thursday. I'm going to repair my gear here, and we're going to manually go back to Revenant's Toll, because that's where the Crystal Tower quests begin. Oh, you know what?
So do you want me to head to Revenant's Toll?
Sure, because that's where we're going to call it for today, and where we're going to start up on Thursday. So if you want to head that way. Yeah, it's not going to be that long of a stream. I was anticipating this being closer to, like, the end of A Realm Reborn, where it took almost 3 hours.
A Realm
so.
Reborn's final patch content took us, like, what, 3 hours?
Yeah, it was like 3 hours to get through the whole stream of it total, so.
That shit was ridiculous.
I was checking my summoning bell there. I was going to be real excited if it said selling no items on either one of those there, because I found out something over the course of my attempts at... well, I'll just show you what I did with Leatherworker and the reason why I spent so much damn money on crafting materials. I now have Master Leatherworker 1, 2, and 3. I do not have 4 yet. I did not get it. But I also got Master Leatherworker Glamours and Demi Materia off screen. In order to get Master Leatherworker 2, it was a bitch to get this thing because I had to make, what was it, a water-hardened hippogriff strap. Now, it doesn't seem like it's too bad, you know, it uses earth shards, whatever. You make a griffin skin strap, here it is right there. Just make hippogriff leather. That's not the hard part, though. The hard part is not having access to high-quality fieldcraft demi materia because I could only get whatever was on the market board, and there was not high-quality fieldcraft demi materia on the board. Look at the quality up there. It requires 8,964 quality to be guaranteed 100% high quality. Now, I am in eye level 170, fully decked out eye level 170 leatherworking gear. I still had to roll for it. Granted, it was an 80% chance, but I still had to roll for it. Now, I didn't do any, like, optimization or anything like that. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I have the materials. I'm just going to do this however it feels comfortable for me. But it was a struggle getting that. But I did get those off screen just as a final puzzle to myself for leatherworking. I don't think we're going to do the Leatherworker 50/60 quests. As much as I like the puzzling out of it, it's such a money sink, man. Leatherworking is. It's especially since I don't have access to the materials you could get from doing other crafting classes. I can't see myself
the worst part of that is
paying for all
somebody
that
in
stuff.
The audience has done all of them.
Probably a few people in the audience have done multiples.
The thought of spending all that money.
Excuse me.
Oh God, kill me.
By the way, Cole, so you remember how I gave you those high-quality punching gloves previously?
Yeah.
They're a nest egg for me now.
They're a what?
Because mine are the only ones on the board for sale currently. They're high quality, and I found out that there were none, but there was demand for it. There's no demand for it anymore. Maybe somebody took it off their list or something, but when I made these, there was demand for them. I'm selling high-quality version on the board for 250,000 gil. In addition to that, there was also demand for, what was it? Griffin Skin Eye Patch, that's what it was. And I saw that there was like 3 people looking for this damn thing, and there was none on the board, so I was like, how do I get this? Master Leatherworker 2, oh no.
And me.
So that was why I had to make the water-hardened strap there. So yeah, I have 2 nest eggs on the board. All things considered, if they do that, what is it? It's a 5% markdown from that, so if I calculate that, I'm pulling up a calculator, sorry if it ends the music there. It's 500,000 gil total times 0.95, I get that. Actually, it's not times 0.95, it's 250,000 times 0.95 times 2. So I would get 475,000 gil if both of them sell. And I will be on the fast track to being a millionaire. Granted, it's putting all my eggs in 2 baskets, but it's okay. It's fine.
What is the quest that starts the Crystal Tower raids, out of curiosity?
There's a dude over by the Aetherite crystal, and it's like I think he's got a weird name. I forget what it is exactly. Unscrupulous Man or something like that.
Outlandish Man?
Maybe that's it, yeah. But he's the one we're looking for, so.
Legacy of Aleg, that's it.
Yep, that's the one that starts the Crystal Tower quest, so. I'm gonna sell this faded copy that I don't know where I got. Do I have anything else in here that I need to sell? I don't think so. No, I do not. Okay, cool. Really like the last one. I think the Nest video summed up the last one pretty well. See, I haven't seen the Nest videos for any of the stuff from Heavensward. I've seen them for a couple of things in Stormblood, but I knew that would be spoilers, so I can't say I was paying attention.
I mean,
incredibly.
I watch it for the sake of the fact of watching Tate scream gives me life. Oh my God, the Kefka raid was beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful.
Alright, well, there's one person who we need to regale our tales of adventure in Azizlatu because he could not be present for it due to the hatching tide. So let's go out to Kurthus and get Confucius back here so we can tell him all about it as we ride to Mordana.
goodest boy.
I mean, granted, he is the one true God, so he probably knows exactly what happened, but it's okay. He'll want to hear it from me anyway.
I still wish that you could fly in more places than just like Heavensward and Stormblood.
You want to fly in the city-states, huh?
Yeah.
It's hard to go back.
No, because it's like I've seen people flying around in the city-states. I just don't know how they do it.
Yeah. Were they, though? Or were they just on mounts that looked like they were flying?
I don't fucking know. Man.
Actually, I think we can check something because I don't think... Hang on. Where is it? Not Mount Guide. No. Here it is, Mount Speed. I don't have it mapped to a key. Because there is a second speed star that you can get from Mount Speed in certain areas. I don't know if that has anything to do with flight or if that's just additional speed. But I wouldn't have the first clue of how to get
how do you
those,
get an Ironworks weapon?
What?
An Ironworks weapon. How do you get it?
You have to go to the lady on the left there.
Oh, it's the left, okay.
Yeah, and they'll tell you what you need, and you can buy the stuff for the weapon from the lady on the right, so.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yep. Where's my... here we go. Okay. Well, we got the Gasal greens there. Let's get our mount guide back up. I'm gonna have to fix this for, like, all the classes now, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, sorry that there isn't really much doing at this point. It's kind of like a victory lap, basically. You know those parts in like Dragon Warrior or Earthbound or whatever where you walk back to your hometown? Essentially, that's kind of what's going on here, basically. Because I figure if we're going to rebuild the Scions...
Heavensward did absolutely goddamn set up for Stormblood. Or rather, the patch content. Because, oh my god, I thought the freaking end of... Well, I mean, nothing could top the end of A Realm Reborn. At the end of A Realm Reborn, we were fugitives, the entire world hated us, and the Ascians won, practically.
We fixed most of that.
Now that I think about it, on the subject of that, I am kind of still disappointed. While I loved Heavensward and its story, I am disappointed with the fact that that whole thing with the Sultana got resolved with relatively not that much craziness happening.
Yeah, I think...
Because after all that setup, it was just like... I was expecting a war.
Yeah, I think the Sultana thing was the only real misstep in Heavensward's story, honestly. I can't say that much else about the other story beats, but I feel like that kind of was almost out of place. Like I said previously, I feel like that could have been something that they did with...
If they had taken their time with that and just like left it alone until like the patch content, or just really taken a little bit more time and made Stormblood longer, not Stormblood, Heavensward longer, oh my god, I think they could have absolutely goddamn nailed that.
Yeah, I feel like it could have just been a patch by itself, you know what I mean? Like they could have done that whole thing. Anyway, Confucius is back, eh, buddy? So, how was the hatching tide?
He created many new broods.
What do you mean there were Spriggans everywhere? Oh god. Oh, he's gonna have to tell me all about that one. It's gonna be like a spaghetti
destroy the entirety of the Spriggan population?
I mean maybe. He hasn't told me about it yet. He's gonna have to. He says it's a long story. He's gonna tell me about it later. Am I going the right way to get through here? Yeah, I got to go through Danavin Pass, I think, to get down there. I get the feeling there's always Spriggans everywhere when it comes to the hatching tide, though. Oh well. But anyway, yeah. Lots has been done, lots will still be doing, but we need to go to Mordana because that's where things begin for the Crystal Tower quest, so we can head that way now. I was kind of hoping, though, I was kind of hoping by some chance of luck that our behemoth friend would be back over here, because I'd have been like, Cole, get back on the game right now, we're killing the motherfucking behemoth. Oh well. Yep.
But yeah, I do agree. I mean, that was the part that I was mostly excited for because, oh my god, just the end of A Realm Reborn's patch content, you don't expect Heavensward to be about anything but redeeming yourself as a person, but instead Heavensward shifted your focus from, well, saving yourself as a fugitive to literally saving all of Ishgard.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even realize you're getting shifted. You're like, oh my god, we're still a fugitive everywhere.
Well, now we're not,
it's just like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
It's the Sultan. Just like, nah.
Right. But, I mean, other than that, like, 98% of Heavensward's story worked out perfectly in my eyes. Like, they did a really good job with it, so.
Yeah, my thing is, like, they built up so much for that, and I absolutely despise the fact that we had to come to a compromise with the person who almost murdered the Sultana. Like, I feel like that sends the wrong message. Like, all that shit happened because of this one guy, because of him putting that sleeping potion in there. He got us all screwed up. Everything went directly to hell because of him, and we just leave him alone. I mean, yeah, the actual culprit's dead, and the other actual culprit's, well, actually, isn't he still on the run?
No, you mean Teleji? He's dead.
Not Teleji, the other one.
Oh,
Crystal Brave's motherfucker.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Robon's old friend, who's not an old friend anymore. Yep. Captain Ilbert, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still on the run. I don't know though. The Cardinal Flats thing is still kind of a prevailing thing in the minds of the people of Eorzea, and well, Teleji's not there to do anything about that yet. But that's not to say that Lolarito won't get any ideas. But our eyes need to be focused in other places because this outlandish dude has been eyeing me every goddamn time I come to Mordana. You know, I'm still kind of trying to sneak around a little bit. Well, Crystal Braves are gone, so I don't have to sneak around anymore. We're going to have to find out what it is that he's been staring at all of us about as we continue with the Crystal Tower raids on the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will be on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, where, as I said, we'll be starting the Crystal Tower quests. And once we get those done, we'll do the Final Fantasy 15 crossover. So I'm going to have to, like, mark the streams down and say, hey, these are not Heavensward spoilers. I'm sure Rock and Fun will want to actually join a stream for once. It's been, like, months since he's been able to.
I feel bad for poor Rock and Fun. He's trying to stay spoiler-free, but he can't come out and, like, support.
Yeah, it's alright, though. No big deal. He'll be able to be here for the Crystal Tower quests, though, because it's not Heavensward spoilers. But yes, so we'll be here on Thursday. Until then, everybody, take care. And have a good night.
Peace.